Alright guys, what's going on? Alright, let's try to get this figured out. Getting all kinds of feedback on the sound, but every week it gets a little bit better in my opinion. Alright, properties, media source. Alright guys, we'll go live in just a minute. Alright, well, I'm going to disable the music for right now until I can't get it figured out, so when it's live, it's live, when it's not, it's not. What's going on, folks? It is week 5 or week 4 giveaway for the Benchmade 319 DLC-1801. We are going to be giving away the custom Benchmade from their limited edition shop. Here, this model was released to a few Premium Plus dealers, so you may have seen it for sale at a couple different places. Benchmade went ahead and sent one out to us with the BladeForums.com logo laser etched on it. It should be up on your screen right now, or it should be up on your screen in just a minute. Value on this is $165. As usual, we are going to attack this from first to last. We're going to give away the sticker, the patch, the membership, the t-shirt, and then we will do the the bonus prize for those of you who tuned in to listen and take part in the chat. And then we will do the grand prize of the Benchmade. So hopefully everything is good to go, and we will see what's going on. Oh, well, figured out part of the problem. I had pressed pause on the live stream, so I wasn't seeing what you guys were seeing, so that's always good. Again, we are getting ready to start on the broadcast. This will be going in just a few minutes. You know, I keep forgetting to turn off the mute on the microphone. So I apologize, folks. I just talked for 5 minutes straight and forgot that I had the microphone muted. All right, folks, so here's what we're going to do. There we go. Yep, people can hear. So this week we are going to be giving away the Buck 319 DLC-1801. Benchmade 319 DLC-1801. That is, as you can see, black DLC blade, blue G10 handle. Benchmade did a limited run of these, and they went out to Premium Plus dealers. And Benchmade saved one of them for us, laser etched the BladeForums logo onto the blade, and sent it along with a bug out and a mini crooked river that we'll be giving away in later weeks. Next week, we will be giving away this Buck 110 Folding Hunter from the Buck Knives Custom Shop. As you can see, it has a inlaid handle with, I'm not sure if that's stone or micarta, and a nice, beautiful dark wood. The blade has been laser etched again with the BladeForums logo and has file work on both the blade and the spine of the knife as well that you can't see, but I took some pictures of. And on the reverse side of it is also a pocket clip, which is super awesome. So this is something that you'd actually be able to carry in your pocket, or just put on in your safe, or put on display and have a beautiful functional piece of art. So the Buck was chosen based off of your all's feedback. As you can see here on the screen, the Buck 110 Custom Shop got a total of, well, let me see here if we can, okay, there we go. As you can see up on the screen here, the Buck Custom Shop 110 got a total of 232 votes, followed by the Emerson Prize Pack for Aftershock with 173 votes, followed by the Kaiser Laconico Gemini of 161 votes. Everything else in there just got double-digit numbers of votes. So when we get the next giveaway going, you know, you guys will be able to pick what will be the following week's giveaways, and you'll see what's going on there. So in just a couple more seconds, we are going to start off with the drawing for the BladeForums sticker. As usual, we will start from least to greatest. We will do the sticker first, then we will do the patches, then we will do the t-shirt, then we will do the membership, then we will do the special hidden secret bonus prize, and then we will do the main prize. So, first and foremost, hey folks, here's my ugly mug. BladeForums sticker, that's what we're going to be doing first off today. So we're going to go to the random.org and get this going. On the thread itself, we had a grand total of 44 pages of entries, which led to a 869 total people. So 869, post number 869 will be the last one. Post number 2 will be the first one. And give me just a second here, and I will get the generate the number. I just want to write down some stuff first. So I'll turn up the music, and I'll be right back with you. All right, folks, can you hear the music, or is it not audible at all? Let us know in the chat window. All right, folks, back again. So, just to give you guys a reason to hang around till the end of the broadcast when we are going to do the final giveaway. Remember, for those of you that tuned in last week, I gave away some stuff that had been hanging around the shop for a while. I am not the best at taking care of things, and in the past we had a big membership drive where the manufacturers had sent a bunch of various stuff, and I've been collecting stuff in the 20 years that BladeForums has been operating, and stuff has just piled up around here, and you know, through my lack of follow-through, I've got a bunch of stuff from manufacturers over the years that's collected that hasn't been done anything with, and we are talking knives from Kershaw, knives from Spyderco, some Himalayan import kukris, I think a ZT somewhere, some SOG multi-tools, various stuff from a couple customs that we've collected, I think a Gerber somewhere that was a sprint run. So last week what I gave away was a special bonus prize pack for one of the people that was watching that consisted of a Kershaw Groove, a SE Arrowhead, BladeForums Wilderness and Survival khaki Velcro patch, and I'm not sure if there was something else in there or not. But for those of you that stick through to the very end and are willing to hang out until the grand prize gets drawn, this week I will be giving away another special bonus prize pack. Again, we will do the BladeForums.com Wilderness and Survival khaki patch. Again, we will do the SE AH1 Arrowhead, that we've got a couple dozen of those. But this week we are going to do something a little different that you haven't seen for a long time. This is a Spyderco Wayne Goddard FRN knife. This was the Spyderco 16 PS BRG. Spyderco 16 PS BRG. You can tell that it's old from the box here. This is a super old style box. Older style sticker. Older style knife. Partially serrated. Has Wayne Goddard's signature on the back. This is going to someone lucky enough to hang out in the channel and stick with us while we do the giveaway. So pay attention and we'll be right back. Can you hear my voice over the over top of the music, or is my voice not coming in? Alright, so without further ado, we are going to get this party started. I'm going to do the random.org drawing, and we will start handing out some prizes. So, here we are on random.org. As you can see, we've got post number 2 will be the low limit. Post number 869 will be the high limit on what people are, or what's eligible, and we will go away through now. So, post number 101. Post number 101 will probably be on page 4, I want to say, maybe page 5. So, page 5 here, and let's go down to post number 100 is page 5, so post number, or page number 6 will be it. And Neko 2 has won the sticker at post number 101. So congratulations to Neko 2 if you are watching on this. And we will see if you're watching. Congratulations. If you're not watching, then sorry about your luck. You snooze, you lose. No, just kidding. If you aren't watching, then I'll send you a notification via private message that you won the sticker. Up next, we will do the patch, then the shirt, then the membership, then the bonus pack of goodies, and the buck knives. So I just got back from SHOT Show yesterday. That was an experience. First time I had been to SHOT Show in my 21 years of going to SHOT Show. This is the first time I attempted to do videotaping and of the new products. I wanted to try my hand at that. That was something fascinating. A lot of lessons learned. I felt like I was running around the show the whole time, getting videos and not seeing all the new stuff that was out there. But there is quite a bunch of neat stuff on the horizon for 2019, and you guys should look forward to seeing some really cool stuff. Oh, I know what else I gave away last week. Not only did I give away all the stuff, I listed the Kershaw Groove, the Arrowhead, the sticker, etc., the patch, but I also gave away a BladeForums Congress Jack to a lucky member. So this week we're just going to do the bonus prize of the Goddard and other stuff. Next week we'll see what we can wrap up for that. Alrighty, so here we are, 24 past the hour. We are now going to go on and go back to random.org, and we will get the next person drawn. This will be for a BladeForums.com Velcro patch. As you can see here up on the screen, the Velcro patches are available in 5 colorways. Up the top left, you have the BladeForums blue logo. Going clockwise from that, you've got the gold membership patch. There's an OD green colorway, which is OD green and black. There's a stealth gray and black colorway. And then the very last one is the multicam OCP pattern, which uses the same colors as the OCP camouflage currently in service with the U.S. Army and Air Force and a couple other entities. So, let's see. We've got a few questions coming up in the chat window here. What system do I use to sharpen my knives? By Hank Chinaski. I apologize if I mangle your last name. Currently I have a Spyderco Sharpmaker that has been in the shop for 20 years or so. The 20 years I've been doing this, the Spyderco Sharpmaker has worked. I am not one of those people that has to have a razor sharp edge on it. As long as it is a very sharp knife, it does not have to be like mirror polished. And the Spyderco Sharpmaker just works. You know, I am fairly incompetent when it comes to sharpening my knives. I'm able to keep it, but I am able to keep my knife at a relatively vertical orientation and drag it down stones, and the Spyderco gets my knife as sharp as I need to. I sit here, open boxes all day, open letters, etc., and the Sharpmaker takes care of me. Derex was awesome enough to send me a Work Sharp Ken Onion edition, and I will say this: the Work Sharp puts a factory edge back on knives very quickly. Once you have it set up and you know what you're doing, then it will put a factory edge back on it. I had a Microtech. I have a Microtech Scarab that I got the edge all beat up on, and it put a factory edge back on that thing. It was scary sharp after I was done. So some people are saying KME and Waterstones. I do like the KME system. It's basically, it's very similar to, or the one that I'm familiar with is very similar to the Lansky and other clamp-on systems. That's just not my speed. You know, the Edge Pro is super nice. The Wicked Edge is super badass. I'm just, you know, I'm not one of those people to pay $950 for a sharpener. I guess if I was going to do that, you know, I could always go for a Tormek system as well. But yeah, I used the Sharp Maker, and the Derek's Work Sharp has done very well by me too, and whatever's handy will work. I carry a pull-through ceramic system in my backpack when I go out to the field, and use the Sharp Maker at home. I don't use carbide sharpeners. I think they take too much metal off, and I'm not a fan of what they do to blades, but those are serviceable in an emergency as well. Worst cut that I've ever given myself with a knife. Well, we'll save that for after we do the giveaway for the sticker. So let's come back to random, or we'll save the next question for after we do the patch giveaway. So let's come back to random.org here. Again, we will start with post number 2 and at post number 869. And whoever is drawn on there will get the BladeForums patch. They will have the ability to choose whichever colorway they choose. Again, we are drawing for the BladeForums patch here, and let's get to it. So, post number 370. Post number 370 has got the patch. So I believe that is going to be page. Let's see. Whoops. Am I on the... I'm not on the right... I'm on the wrong screen. Whoopsie doodle. Let me get back to the right screen here. Alright, so... post number 370 is probably going to be on page 19? Maybe page 19? Yep, page 19. So, post number 370 is for El Nero. El Nero, post number 370. El Nero has won the patch. If you're in chat, that's awesome. If you're not, then I'll notify you through... I will notify you through private messaging and email. All right, Crocgator has a question of, have the previous prizes been mailed out? No. Last week prizes have not been mailed out because I went to SHOT Show. And I had meant to get them all mailed out. Crocgator, I think yours is actually sitting here as well, because I got everything labeled up on Friday or Saturday to go out, but then I left on Monday before the mail could come. So I don't remember what you got, Crocgator. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't remember what you won, but you got a prize for sure, and yeah, it will be a T-shirt. There you go. You got the T-shirt, and you'll be on the way. It'll be on the way to you probably on Monday. And if you haven't gotten it by Friday, let me know in PMs, and we will get you set up. All right, so El Nero has won the BladeForums patch in one of 5 colorways. He is going to be probably happy with that. And in just a moment, we will get back to doing the drawings. Next up will be for a T-shirt. So let's see. What was the most... Okay, what's the worst cut I've ever given myself with a knife? Well, let's see. If you count glass, I went through a window when I was about age 10 and cut an artery and 3 veins in my right arm. If you just want knives in general, then I got myself really good with an X-Acto knife on my right index finger when I was screwing around and nicked the artery in my right index finger, and it was bleeding pretty bad. Had to hold pressure on that for about 4 hours to keep it from going. Probably needed stitches, but did not do it. Let's see here. Do we have other questions that do I have a favorite maker? You know, that's a good question. Do I have a favorite maker? I'm going to say no to that, because my tastes... you know, I just, it's like saying, do you like, I don't know. I don't really even know how to answer that, because I really am just super impressed and very envious of anybody with artistic ability, people who can create art with. So your wife is your favorite maker. You should try her soups. Nice. People who have the ability to create art are just incredible folks. I'm envious of anybody that can play a musical instrument, anyone that can paint, anyone who can write. And I just see bladesmiths and knife makers as artists in steel. Patrice Lemay does beautiful, beautiful sculpture work for animals and knives. For practical stuff, I'm a huge fan of Nate Carruthers. I've got his heavy-duty field knife and one of his choppers, and they are my absolute favorite work knives for art pieces. There's various ones, but for my personal tastes do form follows function. I am not a Ferrari guy. I am more of a Toyota Hilux guy. I want something that I can beat on all day long. I want something that can take a ton of abuse and not fall apart. So give me a second. I'll turn on the cam and I'll show you something. I'll show you something kind of cool here. Actually, I'll show you a few different things that are kind of cool. All right, so just to give you an idea of what I have laying around my desk, we'll take a look at some stuff. Nathan Machinist, Nathan Carruthers, heavy-duty field knife. This is basically everything that I want to see in a knife that I'm going to take out to the field. If anything, it's a little too long for most of my camp tasks, but this is something that I can just beat on all day long. CPMS 3V. Tough as nails, designed by Lorian. Very simple, very ergonomic design. Sheath comes with a belt dangler, so when you're running around, it's not going to be getting in the way or banging into. You don't have to tie it down to you. Completely ambidextrous sheath. Great little field knife. This is everything I love in a field knife right here. And but for what I recommend to people, who don't, have the way to get one of these, Becker BK16 and the Becker 62 are, mirror my design philosophy and work. So knives that you can beat on all day long. Now, if you want to see stuff that is just kind of neat and stuff that I like, well, we can do that too. The, what I have hanging around my desk here, and stuff from various makers. This is a RMJ Tactical Viking style Bushido dagger that he did. Single edge as opposed to the double edge. Has the laser engraved wood handles. You've got a laser engraved sheath by Chattanooga Leatherworks, which is also one of his companies. And I just love this knife. It is fantastic. A small little dagger that you can beat on. Jeff Siggers, tactical steak knife. This is awesome as well. It's got the stonewash working finish on it. Burlap micarta scales. Nice little Kydex sheath. I'm going to have to figure out a way to carry this, but this is a good little everyday carry fixed blade that you can use for utility, or, if you have to defend yourself with it, somebody's going to be having a super bad day. On the more, unconventional way of things, this is another one of my favorites. This is by DJ Urbanovsky. I love the trench daggers. I wish I could, you know, I don't have the cash flow to get one of Les George's titanium handled Damascus ones. That's one of my grails. Maybe one of these days I'll do it. But I love this DJ Urbanowski trench dagger. It's just one of those neato things that I would never use it. Hopefully I would never need to use it. But it is a cool little knife. But the knife that I am most proud, the knife that that has the most sentimental attachment for me, the one that I'm happiest to own, the one that means the most to me, is this little guy right here. If this looks familiar to you, if you're in the gun community, you may have seen one of these before. But this is made by a guy who's no longer with us. He was on the forums for a short time. He passed in the early 2000s, was killed in action in Iraq. His name was John Horgan. He was an up-and-coming knife maker. His brother, or it was made by Bob Horgan, twin brother to ABS Mastersmith John Horgan, who is also a veteran. Bob Horgan was a Delta operator who gave his life during an open breach on a mission in Iraq. Basically got ambushed and killed by insurgents in Iraq and was taken from us too soon. He was a knife maker and made knives for various guys in his unit. I met him at Blade Show 03, and he passed away not too long after that. This knife is a very simple, very effective hunting tool / field utility tool. It does everything you need to do, and you know, nothing super fancy. My Carta Scales 440C blade. He made these for various guys in the unit, and John Horgan, his twin brother, makes a variant today, very similar. You may have seen this knife on LaRue, or a similar version of this knife on LaRue Tactical's website. This is one of the few of Bob's knives that are out in the wild, and this is something that I will never ever give up. So, yeah, sorry, I just got I got a little lost in train of thought there. You know, I met Bob back at Blade Show 03. It was one of the last Blade shows I went to. He passed away after that. Rob Simonich, we lost him shortly after that. And just realized, man, it's been like 15 years. We've lost a whole bunch of people in that time frame. A whole bunch of knowledge in the industry, a whole bunch of good dudes. And, you know, we're still kicking. So now that I've bummed everybody out, let's see what we can do to raise the spirits. So yeah, next up we are going to give away the t-shirt, the BladeForums logo t-shirt. Previously we've already given away the BladeForums patch and the sticker, and now we're going to do the t-shirt. So let's hit the generate button and see what happens. Alright, so post number 233. Post number 233 is the winner here. So let's, well, first let's take that off, and let's take that off. Alright. Alright, post 233 will be page, I think, 14. Nope. Page 13. Nope. Alright, page 12. So, 233. Scrolling down. Alright, post number 233, MT Poked. MT underscore, I think, POKT. With post number 233 wins the BladeForums t-shirt. Oh, yeah. Uitzu? I have no idea how you pronounce that. Apparently had post number 232. So close, man. Yeah, but hey, at least you're in the you're watching live, so you have a chance to win the bonus secret super special prize pack that nobody not watching gets it. And since there's only 35 people watching, I mean, that's really good odds. Who knows? So you may not have won the t-shirt, but there's still a chance. All right, so quarter till, and we will go back over here to random.org. To draw the next person. We've already given away the BladeForums sticker. We've already given away, for those just tuning in, we've already given away the BladeForums sticker. We've already given away the BladeForums patches. We still have to give away the BladeForums grand prize of the 319 DLC-1801 Benchmade proper. And then somebody is going to win the Spyderco Wayne Goddard. That is a old school knife that's been sitting around. Someone will win the prize pack with the Goddard, the BladeForums Wars and Survival patch, the SE Arrowhead, and who knows what else I can find to give it away. So let's head over to random.org again, and we will see who's going to win the membership. So y'all ready to go or no? Right, post number 2. Wow, post number 2. The very first person who responded to the thread wins the membership upgrade. So that is CV Robinson. CV Robinson. Post number 2. Wins the membership upgrade. So platinum member gets an extra year of BladeForums membership. So let's see here. Iffy or iFly135. What is your EDC pocket knife? All right, what is my EDC pocket knife? Well, it's a good question. You know, being the guy that owns BladeForums.com and owning a one-stop knife shop, I have the ability to carry basically whatever the heck I feel like. You know, so people ask me, what do I carry on a daily basis? And I tell them, you know, it doesn't matter, or, you know, asking me for advice, I tell them it's not really a matter of what I carry on a daily basis for, you know, what I prefer versus what I recommend to people are two different things. For about 15 years, I carried this Microtech Scarab. You know, as you can see, I've got set it up for left-handed use because I am a lefty. And this was made in 03. This used to be a two-tone, but I have basically worn all the finish off of the blade, so it's now just slightly dark bevels with a satin polish flats on it. S30V has taken a lot of abuse with it. You can see here where the anodizing has been rubbed off of the handle from it being used to baton through firewood when making camp. This has been, you know, used to cut open boxes. It's been used for all kinds of different stuff. Tips been, you know, there's little nicks in it and everything like that. This is what I've used the Derek's Work Sharp on to restore an edge to. Great knife. You know, it is a Ferrari. Only thing is that I've had to retire it this summer because one of the springs broke in it, and I have to send it back to Microtech. I've got a Microtech RMA. I just haven't gotten around to sending it in yet. So what do I carry now? I carry a Chris Reeves Sebenza, old school one that I got as a birthday present from around when the forums first started. It's a BJ42 blade Sebenza set up with dual thumb studs, and it's not set up for left-handed use, but I carry it in left-handed. So, and it's got the computer-generated graphic on it, I think, of line drive. So that's why I carry it on a daily basis. It's actually not in my pocket right now because I still have an unpacked from SHOT Show coming home yesterday, or the day before, rather. but that will be back in my pocket shortly. So, what other questions? My daughter wanted me to ask if you have a cutest customer. Oh, Dwight Doucet. Dwight Doucet is one of my favorite customers because he has two daughters. I'm not going to mention their names for OPSEC reasons, but they are... One of them is about the age of my son, KJ. The other one is slightly younger. He's been coming in for years. And his daughters help save me from killing myself through baked goods. See, I have a tendency here at the shop to bake cookies and bake all kinds of stuff and have snacks and candy after Halloween and various other things, which is part of the reason I'm such a big old fat ass. But his daughters, every time he comes in, if I've got baked goods, they help themselves to sugar cookies and chocolate chip cookies and whatever candy I have, and they're very brave and noble, and they keep me from dying from obesity, or at least they try to keep me from dying from obesity. So my cutest customers would definitely be his daughters. They're awesome. Every time they come in, they ask where my little boy is, and you know, sometimes he's here, sometimes he's not. But watching them grow up and watching my son grow up, it's really neat to see. So Dwight's a good dude. His daughters are awesome, and I love my local customers. So guys, what should we do now? Should we do the random drawing for the Buck 110? Or should we do the giveaway for the people who are watching the channel, all 33 of you, 35 of you? We've been broadcasting for about 51 minutes now. I'm sure you guys are getting super tired. Let's see. Bubblefish is saying random. Uitsu is going, you mean the Benchmade? Yes, you're correct. I meant the Benchmade, not the Buck. I need to do my super scientific record-keeping sheet and update that to show the Benchmade is being given away and not the Buck knife. So should we do the giveaway for the watchers, or should we do the giveaway for the thread? All right, Benchmade it is. Let the random generator decide what to do next. I think we'll do the Benchmade, and then we'll do the random super secret prize pack after that. So we're gonna draw for the Benchmade right now. It should be up on the screen in just a second, and then we will do the super secret hidden camera watch and giveaway for the people who watched. All right. All right, so let's go back to random.org and generate, and post number 684. Post number 684, which should be page 35, I believe, is the winner of the Benchmade 319 DLC-1801. So 684, and LL Carter. LL Carter with post 684 has won the Benchmade. So he'll be getting the Benchmade proper. LL, if you are in the chat, congratulations. If you're not in the chat, then I'll send you a private message on the forums, and we'll see it. Meanwhile, 6:52 or 5:52 p.m. We've been going for about 54 minutes right now. And we will draw the super secret bonus prize pack in just a second. Any last questions from the audience before we do it? If nobody has questions, since there's 38 people watching, go ahead and post numbers between 1 and 100. Closest person to the number that gets drawn at random.org here. Closest person to the number that gets drawn at random.org between 1 and 100 will win the prize. So go ahead and start posting up numbers in here. Post once, and we will see. All right, Auto EDC and Andrew Jackson both picked 47. So, if it comes down to if 47 is the closest one between the two of you, we'll have to do sudden death. Sudden death giveaway. We'll give this about a minute or two for you guys to get your numbers in, and then we'll go. Joshua Butcher and Joseph Streichart both did number 15. Not Price is Right rules, right? I'm not sure what you mean there, Oitsu. But Joshua Butcher and Joseph Streichart both did 15. So if 15 winds up being the closest, you guys will go into sudden death as well. All right. Not Price is Right rules. I'm not sure. Yeah, no, we'll do, whoever's closest, higher or lower. If it, there's not enough people here to make it. No, we're not doing Price is Right rules on there. It's going to be whoever's closest, either direction. So we'll do that. Anyone else want to get their number in before we do the giveaway on that? We've got a couple minutes left, and then we'll do it. In the meantime, here's some music. All right, any last questions before we do the super secret watch and listen prize pack for the Spyderco Wayne Goddard? If you ask now or hold your peace until next week. All right, so let's do it. Let's generate the number here and see who wins on the watch and listen super secret prize pack. With 42 people watching, you've got basically a 1 in 42 or 41 chance. So let's see. Number 21. Who got the closest 21? It's looking like Chris Doyle. Chris Doyle had 22. Yep, I'm thinking 22 is the closest one. 32 South Shores said 21 right after I had pushed the button. So Chris, did you win last week? Yeah, I don't think Chris has won a prize yet. So good job, Chris. All right, excellent. So, congratulations, Chris Doyle. Chris, what is your username? Edge of Life. All right, so Edge of Life wins the prize pack of the Spyderco Wayne Goddard, the SE Arrowhead, and the BladeForums Wilderness and Survival patch. So congratulations, Chris. Congratulations to LL Carter for winning the Benchmade 319 DLC-1801. Congrats to CV Robinson for winning the membership. Congrats to MT Poked for the t-shirt. El Nero for the Velcro patch. And Nekas for the sticker. Thanks again, guys, for putting up with me for an hour and tuning in and watching and subscribing. We've literally been broadcasting for an hour and 5 seconds at this mark. So, hey, every week it gets a little bit better. And I appreciate you guys being members of the community. And we'll get it going. And William Duncan, your Congress Jack prize pack did not ship out last week because I went to SHOT Show on Monday and before everything can go out. So you, William Duncan, I will be sending you a message shortly for your address. And everybody who entered, I appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoy listening. And I appreciate you guys being a part of the community. And you all be good. Thank you so much.